Today we're talking belts. As I am just deciding on a belt, I thought that I would do this video. And in the spirit of the No Buy Year challenge that I'm on, I have taken this Cezanne blouse that was white and it's now a little off-white, I would say, kind of got a lemony, beigey color. It's very subtle, but I dyed it myself using coffee. And I was a little bit disappointed because I thought it would be darker, but it's good because it's not as contrasting as white. So it brings more harmony because I have an autumnal color palette. So this is the first belt, which is quite wide, and it is an option, but I wanted to show you some other options, and you can let me know which you prefer. This is a slightly narrower belt, in width. So the other belt was from And Other Stories. This is from Massimo Dutti. And so you can see the difference. The reason I was thinking about brown is because it softens the starkness of the black in terms of what works with my coloring. Let me show you another option. Here we have a slight burgundy, I would say, like a deep wine. And this is from Cezanne. It's, I would say, a middle in between the more narrow one I showed you, and this is not as wide as the first one. This is quite nice, and it's very handy because there's no actual holes that you have to put it in. It's patented, so it stays quite nicely. So that's another option. And then I'm going to show you some black options. This is by Vancour. It's a Parisian belt brand. I think they also do bags, actually. And it's quite interesting because you can play around with how you position it. And you can move this down so it comes into like a V in the front. So that's an option, a bit more understated, but I do quite like the gold coming through there. It's a little bit thicker size belt. And then I have one last to show you. Okay, last but not least, this belt is a vintage belt that is elasticated. The thing I like about this belt is that once you close it, it stays in place because of the elastic, and actually it keeps the top from coming up. So it keeps everything in place. I quite like that it goes with the brooch, which has that circular shape also. So that is it. Let me know which one you prefer. And let me know if you too have tried dyeing your clothes with coffee and whether or not it worked, and if you have any tips for how to bring out the darkest brown from the coffee. I did leave it for a long time, like I left it overnight for a whole day, and this is cotton, which one would imagine it would take to quite well. So yeah, if you have any tips on that, let me know. And let me know which is your favorite belt. And this is my outfit of the day. The skirt is from Vanessa Bruno, which is, I believe, a Parisian brand. Jacket is Max Mara. Top is Cézanne from, I think it was last year or the year before. And shoes are Crispin shoes in London. And let me know what you think of the belts. Which is your favourite?